So last question, right? The Uppercut Podcast. Shout out to Tyga over there. I like the podcast because of watching his growth. You know, he was originally doing interviews.
This is another one. You got to know that this is another one that's directed.
Wait, just wait. Okay.
And the way the pipeline goes to math.
Right. But
it goes to math. These are math. The people I'm saying, Cortez, math, this dude. And I like him too.
He was originally doing interviews in the car. Right. It was called From the Soul. And then he got a nice podcast set up. He been getting real good guests. So he releases this clip of Liza Rios walking off the podcast after being asked too many questions about Joe. But it was like the way he asked it was like he was on Joe's side. You know what I mean? What did you think when you first saw that?
I think he was like pressured to ask that. Or he was told that and he believed it and he blamed Liza. Something like that. He was nervous and he didn't know how to get it out. He just said it because he didn't know no other way. But you just put it out there. That he came out like that? Because I seen him do that with Paul with people. He even do that with Mav. Like, he just say blunt things out of his mind, like, because you don't know how to. But in that situation, it was just the way the life works and the way the spirit works, that you was meant to do that. And Liza was supposed to do exactly what she did.
I get it. Like, everybody has their interview style. Because like Queen's Flip, you went on his thing, right?
But that was disrespect. That came off disrespectful.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, when you interview a certain way where you're trying to challenge the person, like the way
But Queen's it's not even the challenge. It's that you don't talk to a lady like that anyway. Especially an older lady. Older lady that's older than you, like 50 plus. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to respect older people, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get caught up in this hip-hop game where you lose respect of your morals of how you respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? That's first. That's very disrespectful that you think you could do that.
Right.
But then to be a real situation and you get involved with, that's the first question you ask. It's just crazy. It's like somebody was behind him, pushing him, tell him to do it like that. Like, what the fuck?
But you're saying that in general, his type of interview style, he often kind of does like that type of thing where he'll like.
Yeah, but he deal with people he deal with people his age. I'm thinking, certain people you got to have certain respect for.
So you're saying that he should have had a little more tact, basically, like in the way that he approached it. Because
he should have more manners.
Yeah.
He should have had more respect. He should have had more knowledge of being a journalist. He should have had more caring of that topic. More love. More love to have a real conversation and let treat his guests where he wants to know the truth instead of putting something on or something like that on Liza or anybody. You put something like that, you're already blaming them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a punch in the face right there. If you do that with me, like, yo, you believe him? But she's a lady or whatever. I'm not saying that, but it's like it makes you feel like, what would you say? So you already. I mean, I would have been more like combative with the arguing because I know where it came from with me. If he said that to me, I would have been like, what? So you on his dick already? I would have said that.
Right.
I would have been like, you on his dick already? You already sucking that nigga dick. And it would have been something, whatever it was. He might have took it like I took his little shot. He could have took mine like that and I'd be like, yeah, I'm playing, but I'm saying though, you coming down my throat like, say, pause. But you look like you don't want sucking the dick. You know what I'm saying? I would have said that straight up. Like, yo, my nigga, how much you're a hood nigga. You're supposed to know this story from way back. Something's wrong. It can't be just Joe saying the right stuff and Joe doing it. That's because Liza doesn't want to, saying apologize to him. You think it's that simple, doggy? Somebody made you believe that? Or at least prep them. If you have enough respect for her, prep a little. Go over them words. Like, ask me like that. Then I could tell you, yeah. Nah, don't ask me like that. Like you would have told me, don't ask me like that. You could ask me about it, but not like that. It would have been a little more, but it seemed like it was a ambush right there. And it happened a year and a half ago. So it's even worse. But he put it out in the right time right now. He kind of put it right in the right time. So I was like, did he prep this shit? Because it looks like all this shit happening to Joe is prep. Like, niggas is acting like they're his friends, but they're not really his friends. They like, Nori is snitching on that nigga, but laughing with him. Putting him out. Yo, he don't even like his own people. Then you got Tiger over here, saying that, which made Liza look like the victim even more. And the more sophisticated, more adult person to walk away and be like, yo, you fucked up. So Tiger looked bad. Math, even having Joe say that on his podcast. I don't even, Math set Joe up to say that shit and put it to the world so the world could see him like who he really is, how racist he is. Maybe Math set him up too. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's going, I think that's God's work, if you ask me. Like the devil trying to move, but they fucking up every step of the way.
Because I think that he had said, like in the other interview where he included like a 2-minute clip of it before he put out the whole thing, right? I think he had said like, he had been like chasing after her for a minute to try to get that interview. So then like you've been wanting to get this interview that a lot of people want to interview Liza. Liza never really does interviews, right? Like she did like one with like Doggy Diamonds and like, but not a lot of people. And then for you to jump out the gate and do that. And when he first asked the question, you heard Liza laugh, right? I knew from the moment that she laughed, just based off of my interactions with her.
No, she thought, I know Liza. She thought he was playing.
No, but
she thought it was like a joke. Like, yo, you want to dive in right into it, right? Like she was just going along with the flow. But that's what she said. Is this
you being spicy? That's what she said.
Yeah, but she's going with it. It's what she said. You serious? When she said that, you already know, like, I know you're not serious. I'm playing around with you because I'm thinking, like, you just joking around. Like it's a joke. I know Liza. That's what she meant. So when he kept on, no, but what's up? When you get this, Times Square.
When are you going to apologize, basically?
Yeah, but the way he said it, like he was shaking with it, and it was like he just blurted out like that. She know he was serious. Like, you serious? I was, nah, y'all set me up, and it's only right. It's only right to feel like that.
I think that he held on to the clip for a while because he was hoping to make things right with her, but him putting it out, I don't agree with it. I don't think that that's a good thing, because
I think now when I think about it, I think that's honorable.
What do you mean?
I think that's the least he could have did and show the world the truth. I think that's honor. I don't hate him for that. Like I got respect for him because of that.
For him to put it out?
As a real nigga, I respect that. I respect the fact that he put himself out there to be looked at as the wrong bully, because at the time, that's a bad image for him. And he didn't have to put that out.
I guess there's multiple ways to look at it.
Most motherfuckers, they got interviews like that. They don't never put that out. I did many interviews. Niggas never put it out because of the pressure behind the scenes and all of that. So I give him respect on it. When I think about it, regardless of what I see there, he had the autonomy and he had the right to put that out or not. So I respect that. I think he did it. Like he said, yo, I even did this. I feel bad for even doing this to Liza. But look what she's been through. Look, I even got involved in it. Look what I did to her. So that's honorable.
You think that was the intention, though? Or you think the intention was views? Viral moment or something?
Doesn't matter. Views, they looking at you. They're looking at you like a piece of shit for doing that to her.
Yeah, I know the comments was
if you're not thinking
them.
the way I know the business, and the way I see it, he stood up. Even when he did wrong, he put it out there. And he the one who did it. Nobody put it out on him. He did it himself. That was honorable.
All right, Q, I just want to thank you for your time. Is there anything you want to say to the people before we go ahead and wrap it up?
The show will go on, man. You already know, man. Some stories just don't go away until they're met face to face and they've been tackled by the right justice system. And the justice system is the public, I guess. That's the way God intended it. It is what it is, my brothers and sisters. And I love all of y'all, man, regardless. You might see me angry about what I've been through, but I am very, 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 just happy with life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we get things to go our way. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes the injustice happens. Sometimes justice happens. We all inspire each other with what we went through our journey, especially as artists. This is my story. My story involves a whole empire that's, that is to this day relevant. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great story, man. Believe me, all this anger and shit like that, man, it's great times that happen to. But this is the most important part. You have to check things for what it is for the whole story to be told right. You know what I'm saying? And the liars to stop lying. Teach that lesson to that liar. You know what I'm saying? To that bully that think he could be a bully. I know he can bully me. I know that. He tried. He tried. He never bullied me, but I seen him bully a lot of people. You know, I always stood against that. So I still with the right morals, rep my brother, still repping him. You know what I'm saying? Still respect this foundational Black American sport that we call hip hop. And I do this shit for the craft, and I still got some fire. Shout out to PANDA Chop. Shout out to Diamond D. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? People like that. Shout out to other people. Hassan Campbell, you know what I'm saying, for telling the truth. Shout out to everybody who played along and understood it. Did what they could. I don't expect nothing, man. It's just a story, man. This is biblical stuff we talk about here. And you know what I'm saying? And it makes a difference. It makes a difference in putting the stories right, the timeline right, and the repetition right about certain characters. Whenever I'm not here and they ever talk about Cuban Link, you already know who I am. Because I told you out of my mouth. I ain't wait for the next man to tell my story. Because it would have never happened. Unless I would have died, and it would. You picture the story you would have told about me if I wasn't here defending myself? So I did it, you know what I'm saying, for that reason. And for those I represent, you know what I'm saying? And hip hop, I love you. You already know, start boogie down to the death of me. I'm Cuban from the root up. You know what I'm saying? From the root up to the toot up. and you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a fundamental Black Cuban. You know what I'm saying? / trying to be American. And I'm a guest in this game. And I came in as a guest. And I love y'all for accepting me into the culture of hip hop. And I think I made y'all proud, regardless if you want to, you know what I'm saying, put me with the crazy people that, you know what I'm saying, you see misusing their power. But I'm here still representing your boy Cuban, man. COK Entertainment, man. Shout out to everybody. Everybody. Keep up the fight.